When you get a writer's block, do what you can, tackle what you can solve, the smallest piece. If it's a big block, how do you see it as these small boulders? You'll have to break that apart. So when we are looking at a problem, you have to break it down, which is what planning is. You have a big goal, you try to break it down. That is what OKRs are, right? Objectives and key results. Then the next step is to be able to figure out how. Start with the how, not the why. What happens invariably when we see a big boulder, a big problem, instead of worrying about how we are going to move that block, we start thinking about the why of it, saying, why did this happen to me? The block is so huge. Why am I in this situation? This is too big. I don't have the muscles for it. I don't even have the thinking capacity for it. Why is this boulder here? Or you have a partial answer. Yeah, I can break down this one piece, but the rest of it looks so big. In that moment, we start to look inward. Why is an inward mechanism of inquiry? Inherently, we are curious beings. Why am I here? Then we ask the who question. Who can help me break it down? Start asking for help. If you can't figure out how to break it down, then who else cares about the problem you're solving? In Intellibus, we have the concept of coach and mentor. And that's how we approach this. There is a coach always assigned to you. Let's say you encounter a big roadblock. Now you don't know how to break it down. And this is where leadership or guidance or coaching or mentoring comes in, is to enable the breakdown. In the software industry, there is a term work breakdown structure or work breakdown in project planning. Someone who's an expert project manager or a technical leader helps the people break the work down. Hey, that's not a big block, giant brick or stone that you're thinking. It's got stones inside. The small stones you can lift. The big stones, you need this hammer. Here is where you can find the hammer, use it to break the stones down till they become small enough and you can move them. Now you would say, what has this got to do with the practical situations I face when I'm building software? I have this Terraform module that I need to fix and it was written by somebody else and it's buggy and it's not working and it's 10 p.m. and I need to finish this and I don't know what to do. The coach may or may not be enough at that time. Maybe coach is not even reachable at that time and it's 10 p.m. What do you do? Those are tricky situations because you may or may not even have the help you're looking for. This is why we've started to think about the concept of care. Care is a team of people that show up to solve the problem. They're able to intermediate and solve your problems instantly. They would give you answers to questions that you have. And in some cases, do outreach. So emergency care team is also your conduit to the rest of the world. Someone is working in a job. They have a project. They need to deliver. They need to write some extra 20 lines of code. They had a family emergency. Now, they are very professional. They are so professional that they want to finish that work, not leave it midway. It will take another hour to finish the work. But in that same hour, they need to make a booking to travel. They need to call some other people for logistics. So what should they do? Should they be unprofessional and just say, hey guys, I'm dropping the ball? Imagine if they're trying to control air traffic and they say, oh, I had a family emergency, I'm walking away. 2 planes could crash. And that would be a calamity. Imagine if that person who was in that situation, they don't have to take their eyes off. There are multiple people to back each other up. It's not just one person. Emergency care team could say, oh yeah, we understand. We'll have somebody go book those tickets for you or make those calls for you and get it done. So that's how you would think about it, right? Because your coach can't help you. Nothing's working. So they are your last resort.